What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bad Dad Advice podcast. We are here today shitting bricks because we were just watching the Lions game and Yeezy. Anyways, so we're gonna start it off like usual. We are missing our Bierstick professional over there, so I'm gonna be ripping it off today. Brought to you by our friends over at Bierstick. You can use code DADVICE, DADVICE, for 20% off your entire order at checkout. And let's see if I can actually rip this like he does with the old double beer ski, because I'm nervous about this Lions game.
If you want to watch Cardwell rip this beer stick, see what it's all about, see a live demonstration, you can check us out on the YouTubes.
You left some in it, dude.
It's got links to all of our product sponsors, including the Bierstick Company, where you can, like Cardwell said, get 20% off an order.
Yes.
It's a good deal.
And since we're down man today, we're not going to do everything, but you can also go over and get the Beer Bro, the beer snorkel, shotgun without the mess. Check it out. You can also check that out on their site.
No muss, no fuss.
No muss, no fuss. Beep boop, the whole damn thing. And then we've got our other product, our friends over at Bro Coaster, Ready, Set, Drink, the coaster for bros. Robo, you gonna?
If they don't put coaster for bros in there,
we got.
I'm gonna be like, dude, come on,
gotta do it.
God, all right, let's see if we can set a record here, huh?
Yeah, we got to. The gauntlet is still thrown out. You got to send us a video of you chugging a beer fresh out the can or whatever on the Bro Coaster. If you can post a time better than our record, currently 2.6, see what we got.
That looks good. It's going. 3. Okay, 2.6.
No PR stuff.
We will try to set some new PRs every episode that comes out, and if you can beat us, you can get paid, people. Go back and watch episode I don't know what number it was, 2 episodes ago, where we laid out some criteria.
I also think that might have been more than just 12 ounces right there.
It did look a little heavy.
Yeah.
And also, one thing we did not talk about, all the beer we have just consumed is obviously from our favorite place, VooDoo Brew Pub.
Of course.
The best new brewery in the San Marco, Jacksonville area. Areas all over the country, but that's the one we love to go to. Get you some empty calories. And, family-friendly place, super fun. I went in there today to get the beer, and they had some nice music in the corner. They had a bunch of stuff going on.
We should talk them into selling some beer sticks at their little merch store that they got up front.
Maybe they
will.
Or
even some Bro Coasters.
Yeah.
Ooh, we should get some Bro Coasters in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell them get rid of all the little paper coasters they got. Let's fill the whole place up with Bro Coasters.
Maybe if Bro Coaster pivoted and sold instead of B2C, they were a B2B. Sell Bro Coasters to bars.
Yeah.
And then those bars put them on the bar and then encourage people to use them. Why? Because they drink beer faster. And the faster people consume beer, the more money you make. So it's an investment in profitability. Mm-hmm. And they just put out 3 or 4 of them. And you're just challenge your buddies. Come on, you can drink fast.
So are you talking about a pay-to-play service?
No, I'm saying
sell them to bars and then they have to pay the bar $1 to use it at a time?
No, I'm saying
no.
Bro Coaster.
If the bar just puts them out there, people are going to consume beer as fast as possible.
3 seconds?
Yeah.
Instead of Bro Coaster.
If I was at a bar right now, I would say, hey, I'll take 4 beers because I'm going to chug them and see how fast I can do it.
And then I do it and you do it and whatever.
Yeah.
So bars will put out games like cornhole or whatever. Okay, well, if you spend $100 on cornhole, why don't you spend $100 on Bro Coasters? Because cornhole doesn't make you more profitable. It does not encourage people to consume beer faster. It just encourages them to stay longer. Mm-hmm. So it's I'll be more profitable because they'll stay. That's why they put games out. Invest in a game that's like a double whammy. They're drinking beer faster, faster.
It's like when you see college bars having beer pong tables.
Right, beer pong tables. It's the same concept.
Yep.
I think Bro Coaster needs a little marketing shift. So if you're a bar and you're listening to this podcast, buy Bro Coasters.
I should talk to Bob that I play
Talk
softball
to
with.
Bob.
Talk to Bob.
He owns like
Bob.
5 bars at Jack's
We got to
Beach.
get Bro Coaster in those bars.
And Bierstick.
Bob the bar guy.
Definitely Bro Coaster. Bierstick. I mean, Bierstick might be a tougher sell because like you'd have to sell the Bierstick.
Bierstick
right?
would be like a sell.
Yeah,
not
you have
a
to sell
use.
a Bierstick. The Bro Coaster you could just use and go.
Instead of putting coasters on your bar counter, you put like 4 Bro Coasters, and it's like it's just a coaster if you don't want to use it.
Yeah.
And then if they're like, "What is this? Why is this coaster like going up and down?" And you're like, "Watch this." Flip
Button on the side.
button,
Bang.
bing bong, bing bong.
Yeah.
And you can.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was like,
I'm gonna go
was like
pitch.
half in the bag at a bar, as I typically would have been back when I did these things,
Half in the back.
and this was at this point of the night. And then I found a floaty coaster, and then somebody said, "Flip,"
right.
and then I just started seeing blinky lights
Blinky lights.
because everybody loves a little blinky light when they're drunk.
And they'd be like, "Wait, what does this do? Wait, what?" Yeah, it'd be sick.
Dude, I'd be ripping them back on
It'd be
that.
sick.
Yeah.
It'd be so sick.
I'm gonna go talk to Bob. I'm gonna try and sell him on a couple of Bro Coasters.
Grab
And you
one,
can
take it
even
with you.
do. Have you ever seen like the stuff that they have at bars where they bolt it to the bar? Like they have some games that they'll do so people don't steal them. They'll kind of bolt them down.
Yeah.
All you got to do is throw a little wood piece under there and bolt it down to the bar. As long as the little piece floats, you're good. You could do the little pressure plate thing and then just have it bolted to a little piece of wood on top of the bar.
Maybe that's a design feature for Bro Coaster to put a couple of mounting holes.
There you go. Little mounting feet out of the
Put
side.
a little mounting hole there.
Mount it to the bar.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh, we need to talk to these
Dude.
dudes. We got some ideas.
Honestly, like that's a winning strategy.
Yeah,
Because I would use a Bro Coaster at a bar.
for sure.
It'd be like, I could drink a beer faster than you could drink a beer.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
The only thing you do have to worry about is like
Perfectly
as
sanitary.
people-
Over-serving.
well, yes, over serving's all at any bar. That's a liability thing. They always have to worry about that. But the only thing you do have to worry about is like the more people consume, right? You start to get to that, oh, I'm feeling good and all that, slamming a glass down too hard, shattering glass everywhere.
But I'll tell you
Because
what.
I'm not worried about the Bro Coaster.
Yeah, but just
fucking up.
say like if
The
you
Bro
want
Coaster ain't
but
getting
it'd be
messed
like
up.
if you want to do it, just here's a solo cup.
Yeah,
Just
I
give
guess.
him a
give
solo cup. If you want to use it, I'll turn it on. Just like use a solo cup, please.
Yeah, because I'll
Yeah.
tell you one thing. These Bro Coasters, they ain't breaking. These things are made heavy duty.
Right, you're saying a glass will break.
Yeah, I'm
not-
worried about the glass shattering everywhere.
Right, but honestly, it's like if people are chugging it, you're putting it down the same way whether you're chugging it without the Bro Coaster or with the Bro Coaster. Like you're putting the glass down fast to be like done,
Yeah.
either on the bar or
But
you know.
but typically at a bar, you're not necessarily like racing to chug. Like if you're chugging, you're just kind of doing it. You're just kind of doing it with your bros off to the side. You're not like putting your glass back down. Kind of thing.
You don't think we've ever done like I can chug a beer faster than you at a bar?
I'm not saying we haven't.
Saturday
What
sit-in.
I'm saying is like you're not typically standing at the bar and having the glass on the ground, and whoever hits it first wins. That's how you break the glass. That's why we
Right.
never did that.
Also,
Bless
if
you.
anybody out there that still partakes in bars and stuff like that, like Chucky, that kind of crowd,
Right.
if you've never done a Saturday sit-in at a bar,
Saturday
that is the
sit-in.
best experience of your life, especially during like football season.
Yeah.
You just sit in there and you just sit there all day.
Go to a dive bar, belly up at about 11 a.m., maybe 11:30 a.m.
Open to close, baby.
before lunch. It's got to be before lunch, right? And then just don't leave the bar. Just don't leave the bar. And hopefully they have a couple of bar bites, you know, like a little soft
Yeah,
pretzel
get
or
soft
something.
pretzel, yeah.
That'd be nice. But
Yeah.
and then you just watch people that, because I think the best part about a Saturday sit-in is people come into the bar sober. They drink their things. You watch them. They get a little tipsy, whatever. Then they leave, and you just watch the life cycle of a customer. And you get to watch that 3, 4, 5 times. It's really fun. And you're just sipping a beer, the goal is to maintain the buzz.
Yeah.
To ease your way into it. You're not sprinting. It's
It's
truly
gotta-
a marathon.
It's
I
got to
never
be.
figured that out.
It's
How
got to
to
be a bar
maintain.
that has games, lots of different options for games.
Yeah.
And it's truly like you get to know the bartenders. That's a good part.
Yeah.
So they're hooking you up along the way. But it's like it's like a biome. You know, you've got your top predators that are just hanging out in there, and then you've got your bottom.
Hopefully not a lot of predators.
Predators in the bar?
Wait, that is That was the wrong word. I
What?
apologize for that. Yeah.
What kind of bar is this?
Yeah, what bar are you going to?
You going
man?
behind bars here about?
Good night.
But no, you've got your people that like the regulars.
Jared Fogle in the corner.
You've got
That's the second Jared Fogle reference to two
I was going to
episodes.
say yes.
You've got your regulars that are always there. That are they know what they're doing. They're not making an ass of themselves. And then you just get to watch the people that are just coming in there and just getting reckless. And
Yeah.
they're both fun to watch because it's two totally different experiences.
Yeah, you start to almost feel like you're like a de facto bouncer. Like it's like your job to like kind of keep the vibes right in the whole place.
Yeah.
When you're doing a Saturday sit-in, you are like an
For your
extension.
own sake.
especially if you're the first one to show up.
Right, you got to be there like very early.
Yeah.
You got to be there very early. Like you need to watch shift changes.
I've always wanted to like go to a bar like when we were doing the Saturday sit-ins and stuff. I always wanted to like show up like 10 minutes before it opened and just like start a line at the front door.
Start a line, yeah.
Like just camp out in front of like Rec or Tavern. Just like hang out.
Good times. Back when we used to be fun. And
I
did
know.
things.
Back before hangovers were like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, dude.
Sheesh.
Yeah. But
I'll be
all right.
hungover from that.
So
Yeah.
probably. But all right, well, let's get into some updates.
So, anybody got any updates?
Yeah, I've got an update.
Oh boy, do I have an update for you.
Somebody give me a mother flippin' update.
I'll jump right in. My update is that Ivy has peed in the potty.
Oh, baby.
He's a potty peer. We've had the potty in our bathroom, like a little kitty potty, for a while. They're now starting to sit him down on the toilet at school. A lot of the updates are like, he sat down, he did nothing. But it's like he's starting to get into it. He knows what the potty is. He got a Tony for Christmas. It has a little poop that goes on top of the Tony, plays the potty song or whatever, plays like a little
Is that what
nursery.
that thing is called? That this has all the...
Yeah, so there's a thing at Target called a Tony, which is like a box that you can put multiple little figurines on top. And it basically all it does is like play music. But it's cool because it's like no screen time and yeah, it's nice. And he likes it. He's not like super into it, but he's into it enough.
I've seen that Snoop Doggy has a Tony.
Yeah, they got all of them. They're like Disney Tony. Everything. And there are other competitors. I think Miss Rachel's got like a competitor kind of thing that she does that's like Tony competitor deal. But the Tony's pretty good. It's like a Target thing. It's going to be around for a while. And one of the Tonys we got is a poop Tony, and it reads like a little story. Some is music, some is story, some is a custom thing that you can record your voice on. That's the deal with the Tonys. But so he's been listening to that. We got the Elmo poop book that we kind of read sometimes. But yeah, he's peed in the potty. One time, I think it was during a podcast, he peed like twice in the potty. He was like peed in the potty before bath, went in the bath, got in the bath, was like, I'm not done, dude. I got to finish that pee. And then it's like, all right, back on the potty. So Megan like helped him out twice. Yeah, he's a potty peer
He
now.
didn't pee in the bath?
No, he's a potty peer.
That's awesome.
He is more mature than a 32-year-old man.
You take baths
You?
and you pee in them.
Well, hold on. I don't take baths, but when I do take baths...
You pee in the
Pee
bath.
in the bath.
Well, yeah, because I take a shower afterwards.
So you like to just swim around in your pee-pee?
Well, no, it's usually like an Epsom salt bath.
And you pee in it.
And you pee in it. Why don't you bathe in your toilet
Bro,
next time?
What? Hold on.
Dude, if I'm relaxing in a bathtub...
Hold on. Rewind.
You like to lay in a pee bath
No.
Epsom salt pee bath.
I like to
Epsom
lay
salt
in an
pee
Epsom
bath.
salt bath.
with
And
pee
if-
in it.
And he's so relaxed that his sphincter just releases and pee comes out.
Listen, if I'm in there for only like 5 minutes and I feel like I gotta go to the bathroom,
you're putting
I'm
all
not
that
gonna
effort-
get out of the bathtub.
You can't put all that effort into Epsom salt for 5 minutes
Yeah.
of non-pee.
Correct.
Yeah,
What? What do you mean correct? You put all this effort in, you're going to be in there for 5 minutes and you're
No,
pee
no, no, no.
yourself?
No, I'm saying if I'm only been in there for 5 minutes, I'm not going to get out, ruin my relaxation time and my muscle recovery.
How long are you in there? An hour?
No, probably like 15 minutes.
You lay in the pee bath for 15 minutes.
Well, by that math, it would only be 10 minutes.
Ugh.
Math. And then I shower. You shower.
Have you ever wiped your butt and like stuck your hand in the toilet that's got pee in it? How fast you wipe your hand off? Not 10 minutes later. Like 10 seconds later. You got to get that pee off my hand, right?
But you'll...
Answer my question.
If you
Answer my
if you
question.
peed into a toilet, would you just like stick your hand in it?
Yeah, would you do that?
Have you ever stuck
No.
your hand in a urinal?
No. Not intentionally.
But you'll lay in your pee bath?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Listen, a lot of water, little pee.
So it's a ratio. Okay.
You ever gone to a public
diluted.
pool?
Okay.
Have you ever
It's
gone to a
watered
public
down
pool?
lemonade? Okay.
Yeah. God, you guys don't even get it.
Do you ever pee from under the water and then like try to like pee so hard that it comes out of the water?
Yes. Yes.
I did that when I was 8 years old.
I haven't done that in a long time, but I know exactly what you're talking
Last week.
about. It's been at least 6 months.
You gotta
I take a
pee.
bath probably legitimately twice a year. Like when I'm like really sore and I'm like Epsom time.
When you're really sore, it's just Epsom time. Okay. All right. Well, next time don't pee in it because just enjoy your bath pee free.
All right, so tell us more about
would-
the mature.
Would you poop in your
3-year-old.
bath?
No.
What if it was a lot of water?
There's not enough water.
Poop in the ocean?
Yeah, dude. Would you poop in the ocean?
There's no. Because there's always the chance it could float back
Like on the shore?
to you.
Oh, like it would hit you.
Yeah.
That's why
Okay.
you gotta poop with the current, not into
Once
the current.
you pee, the pee's gone.
It's poop.
It's poop.
We're off the rails.
Yeah,
already.
that
All right,
was-
let's go back to your.
That was a
your updates.
ridiculous statement.
I think that's
It is what it is.
My other update is I'm going on a cruise. I'm leaving for Port Canaveral tomorrow. Me and Megan, my lovely wife, are going to Port Canaveral to party on a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Nice.
No drink package. I don't plan on consuming copious amounts of alcohol. I will be very responsible, but I will be relaxing.
In a pee bath.
Lots of behaving.
And are you gonna relax in a pee bath?
I will not pee in the bath. I might pee in the pool.
Fuck you guys. Don't act like you haven't never peed in a bath.
I will pee in the pool. Definitely.
Not into the pool.
I will not be into the pool.
Gotcha.
I'll pee in the pool though.
That'll get you thrown off the boat.
Yeah, probably. We're going to Nassau. We're going to Coco Cay, and I'm really only looking forward to Coco Cay. Nassau is going to be a stay on the boat kind of a place. It's not great.
Yeah, that's
For
the
anybody that's
perfect.
been.
That's the perfect time to hit the restaurants you want to hit.
It's like you can't hit the casino. That's a bummer. So you're like, yeah, you're really just exploring the ship and like relaxing and lounging by the pool a little bit. I think that'll probably be my play, and just save money on the excursion. I don't really like Nassau. It's not that fun of a port. I might walk off and go check out the shops and get a tchotchke, but you know.
I could see you being the kind of guy that like goes off and sees all the people that are like, "Oh no, $5, and then you're like, "No."
Yeah, I definitely say no a lot. Yeah,
But I feel like you enjoy.
I feel like you're the guy that when somebody says $5, you
That's a great deal.
you get very
No,
excited.
no. It's not that I'm excited about the product. It's more about my fear of saying no.
Right, you're like, I'll do it, whatever you say. I don't care.
I'm like, just leave me alone.
They're like, okay, now you want to get in this van?
Dude, I can't believe you pee in the bath you're sitting in.
That's crazy.
That's so wild.
Crazy, dude.
Daddy, chill.
That's crazy.
All right.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
So speaking of pee baths, so literally today.
I never realized that we needed abs on this podcast.
So speaking of pee baths, today I was getting my daughters ready to give them a bath and was carrying Riley in. Blake was already in. Riley peed on me. As I was, yeah. So it like, I was already like kind of at that point where like, I was just like frustrated. They were screaming all day because they both have like teeth coming in. So like they were just fussy all day long. I was already at that point of just like, God, just get in the bath and like, just get this over with kind of thing. Got her there, peed all over me.
Ugh,
I look at him, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now.
that's annoying.
I was like, I'm not in the right mind space to be doing this.
That's not nearly enough dilution.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it was straight pee.
strippy.
Way
Straight
too much pee.
Yeah. So yeah, that was first time that's happened. I'm sure they've peed in the bath, but I don't notice it. And we got to the point today where we had those little seats for the bath, but they're just like they know how to get out of them. So we would like constantly have to be like hovering over them while they were in the seats, like while we're trying to wash them and stuff. They got to the point today where they no longer fit in the little bath seat.
There you
So
go.
now we got to buy the mats and everything to lay down so that they're not slipping all over the place if they're trying.
That we did a lot of baths without the mats, and like I don't know how we did as many as we did. You got to get a mat. It's too stressful not to have.
Well,
one.
like we last week, because like I said, they figured out how to get out of those little bath seats. So like Blake figured out how to get her leg out, and like she was like swimming around in the bathtub by herself, and we were like, oh, what the hell? So Emily kind of like moved the seat out of the way. And Riley, she ends up pulling Riley out and like letting him just kind of sit and play or whatever. And next thing you know, Riley like turns around and just like plops right down in the water. We're like, oh Jesus, like get up, like you waterboarding yourself, dude. But yeah, so the bath time is going to be a little different now that we have to get those mats. And Riley peed on me.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's got to be a lot more stressful, right? Like going to mats and just being like. Because I'm assuming at that point they're just standing up in the bathtub doing.
yeah.
That's got to be stressful.
Yeah.
I mean, Ivy tries to climb out of the bath every time he washes hair. So like he's like, it's Once they're standing up, it's like it's chaos.
Yeah, like it was absolute chaos today because like there was no seats in there. We had a mat, like a little anti-slip mat down.
Well, they probably didn't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah, neither one of them wanted to like sit down in the water or anything. Like they were like, absolutely not. So then they start screaming again. We're both like, well, what the fuck do we do? So like Emily's like trying to wash them. I'm trying to hold one, and like because I'm like. Riley, like they can both stand and walk around and whatever. They're not super coordinated. Like they still fall down when they're walking.
Your child.
So it's like I'm coordinated as shit, dude. That ain't even funny. Anyways, they still like fall down when they're walking. So it's like they're not incredibly coordinated to be able to like stand there still.
Yeah.
So I'm worried that like one of them's gonna like. Even if they just go to sit down in the water, it's like you have like the little soap thing there. It's like I don't want to bust their head on the back of the soap thing. It's like, holy crap. So it's like I was like watching for everything, and I felt like I was like very much like that helicopter-y parent, like right over top of them the whole time.
Yeah.
So it was a different feeling for sure.
It'll be like that for a little while.
Yeah. Well, as far as just like regular updates, I mean, part of the trip was Landon's got 4, possibly 5 upper teeth coming in all at the same time. So he's absolutely fucking a menace right now. Like he's super fussy. At the same time, he like today when we got back. Well, we got back here, but
why don't you explain back?
Yeah, what are you
and
talking
trip
about
and
back?
well,
stuff?
we talked about on the last time I was here that I was going on a Monday to Friday trip to Blue Ridge for a cabin. So I can get into that. So that's lots of interesting stories come out of that. So first of all, we get a call the day before we're leaving. We're getting everything packed up, and we get a call from the host. And she's like, so the tenant that's there right now, she's a regular. She comes up here a lot. She's not sure that they're going to be able to get off the mountain tomorrow. And I was like, okay. So where does that put us? Because we're packing right now. We're going to leave at 8 o'clock in the morning. And she goes, well, we're trying to figure that out. We do have another cabin up there. It's not on the mountain. It's like on like a little creek. So it was still nice. But we were like, all right, well, I get it. Like there's been an outrageous, polar vortex that went through the United States over the last week. So I get it, She was like, I don't know if you want to cancel or whatever. I was like, no, we don't get a lot of vacations. We're doing it. We'll do whatever we got to do. So she was like, oh, thank you for being so like, patient and calm and all that stuff. We'll figure it out. So we just start packing. No idea where we're actually going to stay.
Yeah, but like you're packing for the weather, right? Like, so it's like the weather's the same whether you're on the creek or whether you're up the mountain.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that doesn't change anything.
Yeah, like as far
but
as
one, he might be up the
not.
creek without a paddle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Well, so we leave at 8:30. Like we were planning on leaving at 8:30. We left at 8:28 that morning. So Things were going great.
Attention to detail. I like that.
Nice.
Was not expecting that. The trip up was both ways. It was 6.5 hours of driving time.
Okay.
So I was planning on about 9 because I was like, things are not going to go well. It's not going to go right.
Hold on. What do you mean driving time?
Like
if you
were to
stop at
not
all.
stop, it would be 6.5 hours to get there. So
Yeah,
I
but
was
like your actual driving time doesn't change if you pull off to the side of the road. You're still driving for 6.5 hours.
I'm going to kill him.
This is not Cardwell's fault. This is your fault this time. He's making total sense. It's a
Okay.
6.5 hour drive.
Okay.
He's planning for 9
Okay.
total.
Okay.
Because
He's planning for 2.5 hours of stoppage
But
time.
that's what I'm wondering is like, what does he mean by driving time?
It's like a soccer game,
Okay.
right? It's like a soccer game is like 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't end at 90 minutes. Like there's stoppage
I was
time.
planning on 4
Stoppage.
hours.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
4
'cause
hours.
well, 3.5. I don't know. 6.5 to 9, 2.5 hours. I don't know. Because I had a baby and a dog in the car.
Now whose fault is it?
You guys, whatever. So I had a baby and a dog, and a wife and me in a car with a lot of stuff. So I was like, there's not gonna be things going well. 3.5 hours up. Stop right before Atlanta. 45 minutes. Walk the dog around. Take the kid into the Chick-fil-A. He eats. We eat. Flip-flop spots. Flawless. 45 minutes. Back in the car. 3 hours. No problems. We get there 7 hours.
Nice.
It was
Great time.
unbelievable. So at the Chick-fil-A, the lady called us. She was like, good news. They're off the mountain.
Great.
It's like, perfect. I was like, yeah, so I don't know why because she was making it like not a big deal. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I hope we at least get to see some snow while we're up there. You know, it's not melting and everything. She's like, yeah, I mean, I think you'll be able to see some. All the stuff's kind of going away in my yard, so I don't see why you wouldn't. But yeah, it might be leaving. So we get up there. It's like a turn onto the road to start the way up the mountain. So we're like seeing little patches of snow under the overpass where it's shady and everything, but everything's completely clear. Turn on this road, and it's like all of a sudden we're driving to Elsa's castle. Like snow everywhere. All the lakes, little lakes on the bottom are frozen over, and it was so much ice and snow everywhere. And I was like about to show yourself back to the highway and like get the hell out of there.
So you were panicking.
Yeah. So like if we would have, and then we were starting to go up, and there was it was a 1-lane road up this mountain. And all the sides were covered in snow, so you couldn't see where your bail points were, where the culverts were. We're freaking out. First hill I get up to, I don't go fast enough. I get halfway up, can't make it all the way up, have to reverse down and do it all over again.
Wait. You said that too fast.
God.
You started going up a mountain. You started going up the first incline, and you just bailed on it.
Well, no, the car bailed. My momentum bailed. I could not get there because I was not going fast enough to get up the hill.
Because
I
had
was
no tire traction.
yeah, because there was just ice and snow everywhere,
Jeez.
and there's a car behind me.
Oh,
so I'm
Jesus.
like, all right, we're gonna see what happens. I hit the reverse, and obviously this person knew that there were idiots on this mountain, and they just backed up. I went down to the flat spot, and gunned it up, got up there. Long story short, we get up to the top. It's by the time we were at the part where the cabin was, we were a half a mile elevation above sea level.
Nice.
It was high. Like if I would have gone off the side, my ass straw wasn't doing anything for me.
Yeah, dude.
But if you don't know that, go to the last episode. We get down to the last descent onto our street was legitimately 45 degrees down. And so I'm like hugging, tapping brakes, like trying to get them to not lock up, make sure we don't go down. Works. We get there. The cleaning guy's still there because we got there right at the time for check-in. And because they got out late, he was still working. Yeah. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, I can't go anywhere. And luckily he was finishing up. So he gets out of there. We get in there. All good. We're in the cabin at this point.
Nice.
We had luckily brought a bunch of food for the baby for the week. I brought refrigerables for us. I was gonna go back out and get stuff. I was like, I'm not going back out.
For sure. Sounds like that first experience wasn't too great.
Yeah, no.
And for the people listening that like don't realize, we live in Florida. We don't deal with ice. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we don't get icy roads.
Dude, it was so bad. So that night we just ate peanut butter sandwiches and drank the 2 bottles of wine that I brought. So the next day, so much snow had melted that day that we got there. Overnight, it went back below freezing. Everything froze over as a sheet of ice.
Yeah.
So now we can't. We don't leave the whole cabin the next day.
Oh, jeez.
So we call around and we call the host and we're like, hey, there's no way I'm getting off this mountain. Is there any like delivery thing that we could pay for? And she's like, there's some locals and stuff, but I don't know. Like you have to. And she's like, hold on. At this point, we're trying to like figure out everything. We saw the night before one of the rooms it's a very dog friendly cabin. The cleaning guy didn't notice that one of the beds had huge piss mark on it from a dog. Like the whole room smelled like ammonia.
Oh,
so
God.
we tell her this and she's like, oh, the cleaning guy's on like another mountain. She's like, so this lady that like, for those of you that don't Airbnb a lot, you usually don't have any contact with the host. It's just like, take the house, get away from me, give me your money and enjoy. This lady took our grocery list, went to the grocery store, brought us groceries up the mountain. I Venmo'd her afterwards, and then she picked up the dry cleaning from the bed and took it back down the mountain with her to clean it herself. It was the most unbelievable thing that I've ever been a part of.
Cud was like, I'll take a pack of Trojans.
Yeah. Did you tip her?
She didn't let me. I was like, I'm gonna
yeah,
I'm gonna give you extra money, and then I was like, how much do I owe you? She said, I'll send you a Venmo. So
yeah, but then you have her Venmo. Just send her an extra $100.
Yeah. Well, I sent her.
That was nice.
Bit,
yeah, that's nice.
Not only that, we told her. I was like, yeah, I think we'll be good the next day because temperatures got up that day.
Why didn't you just stop before you went to the cabin to get groceries?
Because I didn't. The baby was like doing well. I didn't want to stop.
Yeah, Landon's doing good, dude. He didn't want to mess with the flow.
Exactly.
I get it. I get that.
You get it?
I get that.
I think I don't get it, but okay.
I get that because like when we traveled with the girls a few times that we've done it,
but like you've been to Blue Ridge, you know how those things are.
Yeah,
not that size mountain. Like the one that we were at the bachelor party was nowhere close to that mountain.
Bro, there was a 45-degree down angle to get to that cabin that we were at.
Yeah, that thing was gnarly.
There was a 45
so like
down.
In my mind, that's what I'm picturing is like a miserable freaking road
like
that's one lane going up, and it's like literally this steep.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm picturing you driving.
Whatever it was at Blue Ridge, this was 5 times worse than that.
Is the Palisade 4-wheel drive? Maybe it just feels worse than that because you weren't driving.
Yeah,
the first time we went.
And,
you know what I mean?
And you got a dog and a kid in the back. So you're
and you got a dog, a kid, and your wife. Yeah,
that was like if I screw up, whole family's gone.
Right.
Like so, I was
we're definitely hurt.
Yeah, we're that mountain. We were gone. So yeah, she brings all stuff up, and then we tell her, we're gonna be fine. We'll get off the mountain the next day. We're gonna go to this vineyard. She's like, you know what? I want to do something else for you because this bed wasn't completely cleaned perfectly. I'm gonna buy you a tasting because I know those people down there. So
nice.
She brought us our groceries. She took the laundry and bought us a tasting at the vineyard. I was like, this is the best Airbnb of all time.
Nice.
So yeah, things worked out. We got off the mountain the next day, but we were like, oh, the backside of the mountain has this, one weird turn, but then it looks like we get to a state road because it's straight to the vineyard. So we were like, all right, let's try it. This one turn was a probably 120-degree hairpin turn straight uphill on a non-paved clay road that had previously been frozen over. So I turn, and immediately the tires just start. So then I reverse down. I get to a flat part. I'm like, all right, well, let's get some speed. I got some speed up there. Get to the same spot. Tires start spinning again. So freaking out. We go back down the front side of the mountain. It's fine. I'm still shitting bricks, but it's fine. That was the worst part of all the mountain stuff. Every day it got hotter, so we were good after that. Vineyard was great. Went to Blue Ridge, did all the stuff over there.
Did you go to the paintball field?
Did not go to the paintball field, but I'm sure it drained amazing. Inside joke there. But yeah, and so this whole time, he's busting out 4 or 5 teeth, so he's not sleeping great. We found out that he's now so big that he really doesn't fit in a pack and play very well anymore. He fits in it, but like he likes to flip around and go on his back and his belly and stuff, and he's just running into the sides and waking up at night and stuff.
Ivy would just sleep with his face like against the thing.
Bro, I got pictures and videos of Blake with like her face like in the netting, just
I don't care.
Yeah, I wish, but no, he
just
wouldn't
knocked
do that.
out.
And then everything else went pretty good. The trip home, not as smooth. We got through the first half, we stopped, and then second part, he was not having it. So I had to stop a second time, take him out. He likes to play in the grass, so we just like found like a parking lot somewhere, and I found like a nice little piece of grass and just sat down with him, and he was just like picking grass out of the ground.
Nice. Got
home, did it all, and then found out the next day that our babysitter has COVID.
Sick.
Older woman, so
sick.
So next week we don't have a babysitter. So
COVID's still a thing?
I didn't think so, but apparently it is.
I just called it the flu, right?
There was.
I got the flu.
I saw a thing that said like there was a spike in like flu cases, COVID cases, and norovirus cases this year.
Oof.
There was like a massive spike in like those 3, with like the flu like leading by like a long margin.
Yeah, you know all about that norovirus.
Norovirus is no joke. Oh my god.
I've had all 3 of them, dude. Yeah.
Ugh. So long story short, people up north are built different. Those people just flying up and down those mountain roads.
They got 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, it's just sketchy. Like even
but it's different when all 4 wheels spin at the same time.
All 4 wheels makes it a lot easier.
It makes it a lot easier to go up that kind of stuff.
I know, but it's
plus
still
they're like you said, like they're used to it. Like they do it all the time. So like to them, like if they came down here and they were driving on a wet road, they'd probably freak out a little bit.
The amount of people that don't know how to drive in a rainstorm in Florida is pretty
Like so it's probably like the same kind of thing as like we don't know how to drive on icy roads.
It's like anybody that puts anybody puts their hazard lights on during a rainstorm, you're like, you don't get it.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
I also realized how many people that like live in like big cities and stuff like that are just pissed off on a day-to-day basis for no reason. Like everybody up in this city was so nice, and like even the people that were not when we went to Blue Ridge, I didn't realize, I forgot that all their parking is like paid parking donated to shelters and stuff like that. And it's all cash. First place I go into, I'm like, hey, do you guys have any like ATM or cash back or anything? Before I could even stop, like 3 people that were around there were just like, here, just take this. I was like, you guys are amazing.
You guys are so nice.
Everybody's
you
just
guys
so
are the
happy.
nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, I said it just like that.
If some shit like that happened in Jacksonville, your car'd be towed before you even walk
It's
back
not
out the
100%.
bar.
It's not that. It's like the closer you are to other human beings, like the more angry you like become.
Yeah.
It's like those people are nice because they don't have to they're not forced to interact with humans
all the time.
If they go to a place where there's other humans, they're kind of like willingly accepting it. Whereas like in most other places, you like walk out to get like your mail, and like your neighbor's like, "Hey Bill, the HOA said you got to paint your front door green," and you're like, "Oh God, could you get the fuck out of here?" like HOA, right? HOA.
Yeah.
Is the thing that drives people insane, and it's like that's just people living in close proximity. It makes people go insane.
Mm-hmm.
Other people don't like it's like when you have like 3 roommates in college. Whoever the guy is that's like the cleanest person is going to be an insane human being the whole time they live there, because the other 3 people are going to drive that person insane. And the most messy person is probably going to be the most chill person, the most level-headed person, because the other people aren't pissing them off, because they're cleaning up his mess. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like when you live around people, it's like that's what happens is you get lots of people. 3 people are upset at the one person because this one person is pissing all of them off just because they won't do dishes. It's like, could you take the dishes and like put them in the dishwasher? No, I can't put them in the dishwasher. I put them in the sink. I don't want to put them in the dishwasher. Dishwasher is clean. Well, then empty the dishwasher. And then that argument times every day for 4 years in college is probably like what happens. You know what I mean?
That equals high blood pressure.
And imagine doing that like in New York City. And it's not a dishwasher. It's like, hey, could you like not have your dog like shit on my doormat?
Yeah, can you not shit on the subway seat, please?
Right. It's like this dude's
Can you not pee in
pissing.
my bathtub?
Right. Well, you're like looking out your window into someone else's other window. Like that's
Yeah.
like a lot of New York City. You're like you're watching someone pee in their own bath, and you're like, this sucks. I gotta get out of this place.
Yeah, but it was a great trip. Probably if I ever did it again, it wouldn't be in a mountain cabin.
Oh really?
It's not. It's not for me. Even when the roads like thawed out and everything was good. It's just I don't like the extra stress of. It was beautiful views and all that stuff. I realized I need to squat more because every day I walked up that 45-degree incline to see what the top looked like, and my ass was hurting by the end of that week. So yeah, I'm not squatting enough. But yeah, it was beautiful, but not for me. I don't think.
There you go.
Just not a mountain person.
Not a mountain guy.
You
are pee in the bathtub guy.
Yeah, you're peeing in the bathroom, guy.
twice a year.
Now the story changes.
Anyways, so yeah, I don't know if you guys have anything else to input to this. We're man down, so we're just kind of keeping it nice and tight, so I can watch.
No, I want to
my
watch the rest of
Lions
this Lions.
lose.
Yeah, watch the rest of this
This
game.
Lions game, dude. We don't know what the deal
It's
is.
wild.
I'm just happy that I got back from the mountain, and now I got to deal with this shit. So yeah, one quick thing. Do you know what a group of parrots is called?
Parrot.
No.
It's a pandemonium.
What?
Yeah.
I thought that was a group of pandas.
No, that was a joke that Abs made. It's an
Oh.
embarrassment.
Embarrassment, that's right.
Yeah, a group of parrots is called a pandemonium. It all comes full circle all the way back to the
Wow.
joke.
That's funny.
I did not
That's
know.
actually funny tying that back. I like that.
Did you make that
Good
up?
shit, dude.
No, I saw
Good
it the other
shit.
day, and I had to
I
bring
like
it
that.
up.
Wow. So a group of pandas is called an
Abs
embarrassment.
is going to be so jealous that he wasn't here to hear that joke.
A group
Yeah.
of pandas is called an embarrassment. A group of parrots is called pandemonium. They gotta flip that.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
It's like the scientist that said that the male seahorse gives birth. You know that guy
you
just
know
messed
he
up.
just messed up, dude.
It was like, that's
Is that
the
a male or female? No, that's a
male.
man.
Oh,
It just gave birth.
man's giving birth. No, the male gives birth, dude. Dude, seriously. Are you sure that's just not the female? Dude, I said it.
Seriously, guy.
I've been studying seahorses my whole life. I think I would know which one's a male and which one's a female. Seriously, I would think I would know. I literally made him have sex. I know which one's a male, which one's a female.
Oh God! All right. Well, on that note, thanks again to our friends over at Bierstick. Go ahead and check out their store. Buy some stuff from them. Use code DADVICE at checkout for 20% off. Thanks again for our friends over at Bro Coaster. If you ever want to go get some coasters for bros and time yourself chugging away, go and check out their store. And VooDoo Brew Pub for the best beers in Jacksonville. We really appreciate y'all.
Hey, Bro
And-
Coaster. We'll be in contact. I'm going to try and sell those to a couple bars around town.
Oh, we're going to get them
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going straight to Bob.
Hell yeah, brother.
straight to Bob. All right. Until next time, we will see y'all, and hopefully, Trey, you guys can actually enjoy a cruise next week.
Oh, yeah.